all-time favorite Sable fanfiction. Lights will guide you home by Drake Owl. First time you ate your favorite food. I think I was 14. How's the average weather in the country where you live? Is it hot or cold? No. Do you think you could enjoy living in a country with the upside kind of weather your country has? No. If you could only pick one, would you rather meet Jared or Richard? Why? Best childhood friend. That is me, and that is her. It's a better picture of her. Look at that. She's so adorable. Are you a cat person or a dog person? If you were to be reincarnated, what would you like to come back as? Rich. What was your first chip? Probably Misty and Ash or something like that. I don't know. What's your favorite song at the moment? The show was going by Queen Black. I can't sing. It's too difficult. Any siblings? That's me. That is Susanna, Nicole, and Colin. What's the most memorable birthday you ever had? My 14th birthday, I was in Copenhagen with my mom. Do you have any pets? What are their names? Helga Ombo. How many DVDs/CDs do you have? Okay, so what inspired you to watch Supernatural? Also, do you think the show is as good now as it was back when it started? I don't know really, because I really like season 10. I don't like season 6 through 9 that much, especially not season 9. But I don't think the show would have lasted 10 seasons had I kept it the same formula as it did in the beginning all 10 seasons. So, I don't know. What drew you into the Supernatural fandom? Sing me a love song. Oh, once in your life you find someone who can turn your world around, bring you up when you're feeling down. Now nothing can change what you mean to me. Oh, there's so much I could say, but just hold me now, 'cause our love will light the way. 'Cause baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. 'Cause love is all that you need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. What inspired you to make the beta critters? Well, I've been making stuff my entire life, and one day I came across a book about beta critters in the library, and I decided to try it out. And can I get one for free because reasons? Well, I like you, so I might actually do that. Oh my god, please play a song. Greatest childhood memory. I'm gonna go with my parents getting divorced. Tell me about your favorite jazz musician or composer. Count Basie was a pianist who led the most well-known swing band in the jazz area, and he lived from 1904 to 1984, and his band first debuted on record in 1937. The CL playlist. Any love song ever? And what's the earliest memory that you associate with art/drawing? I drew a lot in kindergarten. If you could wake up as any fictional character, who would it be? Gladstone Gander from Donald Duck. Where did you grow up during childhood? About 2 kilometers that way. Or more accurately, up that hill over there. Or even more accurately, that grey house down there that was yellow when I lived there. And which moments do you think defined who you are now? Probably like the abuse and the bullying and crap. Is there a movie you watch more often than any other movie? Penelope in the 3 first Harry Potter movies. Especially Penelope though. Do you play an instrument? Yes. Do you believe in unicorns? No. Which place did you visit left an impression? Iceland, Scotland, a learning trip sort of. We were in Poland and Berlin, and we learned about World War II and some of the after effects of World War II. And the biggest impression from the whole trip, which is saying a lot because the whole trip is probably the biggest impression I've gotten in my entire life. It was at Auschwitz. They had this exhibition where with belongings that were taken from the prisoners there or the people who were killed there. We were told this is just a small percentage of the items because most of it was sold or destroyed or something else. I didn't expect there to be so much, and I got in there, and the first thing I saw was several thousand suitcases with names on them. A lot of them were children. And then I saw the shoe. There was like this tiny little girl shoe, and there was tons of glasses, and there was hair because they shaved off the women's heads to make fabric from their hair. What is your relationship with chocolate? What are you the most proud of this year? I guess maybe all the friends I made online. What's your favorite event in jazz history? Fusion, also known as jazz rock. Which was your first ever fandom? What's your top 5 most played songs on your iPod or whatever? Have a holly jolly Christmas. John and Mary, husband and wife, carry on my wayward son. A single man tear slips down his face. I'll just wait here then. What instruments do you play or want to learn? I play piano, trumpet, cornet, soprano cornet, ukulele, harmonica, and the recorder. I want to learn how to play everything, but bass in particular, especially double bass. Which is your fave? Favorite quote? But you will never be just a blip in time, Yanto Jones. Not for me. What kind of mythology are you fascinated by? All, but I love Norse particularly. The last time you were really happy? When Richard Spray Jr. replied to my tweet. What's the one thing you're most looking forward to? I'm going to study trip in London in February, and it's a music trip, so we're going to musicals and a symphony concert and a jazz club. Why is jazz music called jazz? Where did the word come from? Well, as jazz is slave music and slave history isn't actually written down, that's unknown, but is suspected to have something to do with either speed, fusion, allure, or sensuality to do. What is your opinion on Fiddler on the Roof? Never seen it, so non-existent. Do you like singing? What's your dream job? I want to work in post-production for television. Do you have any pets? Did I ask that one already? What is your absolute favorite thing about Supernatural and its fandom as a whole? Sense of belonging, I guess? Also, do you enjoy fanfiction or books more? Look at these new books here. Look at them. And I have to say though, despite having that full of books, and that full of books, I still prefer fanfiction. Because out of all this stuff, I have a grand total of one book with a queer main protagonist.